Alright, how we doing, guys? Welcome to the stream. It's your boy, Death Sandals. You're getting a special midweek stream because it's Australia Day today. I don't have much truck with Australia much anymore. Just, it's not what it was. But instead of that, we're going to do, for those new to the channel, we do commercials / ads on occasion. And yeah, we're up to number 69. We've just cracked 169 subscribers on YouTube. We're probably going to have a bit less after this one, I might add. But yeah, we're going to check out some naughty ads. That's the theme for this one. Let's jump in, shall we? Can't do it without some driving madness. I've been loving these. Like, yeah, whoever does these, hats off to you, man. Just good stuff.
The favorite of young and
Naughty
old
ads on
alike.
Australia Day.
Smooth,
Hello, mate.
flavor-rich
How you doing,
cream
mate?
heaped and overflowing, delicious,
Terrible
and
looking soft serve.
refreshing.
Wow. Fucking patriotic right here. Yeah, I'm just like,
You remember him, don't you?
no
Clint
point in
Eastwood.
having tributes
And
to
him.
Australia Day.
John Wells.
I'm probably
great
going to
actor
have to
Gian
skip
Maria
over this
Volonté.
one. Oh, maybe not.
They were the men who
The spaghetti
excited you
western.
so in. For a
Yeah,
fistful
some
of dollars.
I still can't get over that like
Here they
some
are, united once more.
trailers,
Clint Eastwood and
content
Gian Maria
ID
Volonté,
essentially,
under
or
the inspired
DMCA.
direction of Sergio Leone, better known as Bob Robertson. And
That
for
was
added
his
good
like
measure,
English name.
Lee Van Cleef. In
I've
a
always known him as
fast-moving
Sergio
film crowded
Leone
with action.
anyway. Oh,
For a
it's the
few
sequel,
dollars
which
more.
I haven't actually seen all the way through. Been meaning to. No. But yeah, no, I do like a good spaghetti western on occasion. Just Simple Jack, yeah. Oh, what was the last good one I saw? Oh yeah,
The story of
Compañeros
two bounty
with
killers, men who inspired fear in the West criminals.
the original
What made
Django.
these men tick?
Fucking names just totally. That's gonna happen a lot, you know. Brain tends to fall out of my head and I'll
And I thought I might
forget
just tag
certain
along with the
things.
next robbery. Might just turn you into the law.
Naturally. I'll be in the tavern.
And yeah, just
Yeah, around here
yeah,
things
Leader Van
anyway.
Cleef didn't really
Just
do
like the
anything
food.
super exciting after
But the month will go fast.
this trilogy, did he?
Yes, these men knew how to
He
wait.
I remember there was
Because in a
some
land where
terrible
life had no value,
80s ninja movie
might
series.
have a
I think it was
price.
Master Ninja. And he was like the main guy. Oh yeah, Escape from New York. Yeah, that's fair. But oh, I'll probably get the content ID on the music. Skip forward a little. Just a little.
Didn't hear what the bet was.
Yeah, Escape from New York. What was it? We actually have to play that at some point. There's a game called Soldier Boys, which has the what's his face? The ninja guy from the American Ninja movies I was talking about. I think his name is actually Michael Dudikoff, which I think is cool. I think it was his last, died a few months later. No, that's fair. It's probably would have been getting on a bit by then. Fucking yeah, Eastwood hasn't got much time left. He's fucking 90 now. Mid-90s, I think. And probably have to skip a bit more. It's probably more the music than anything else. I wonder if Ennio Morricone's got a he probably has an estate of some sort now, because he passed on a year or two ago. But yeah, no, good movie trilogy. And that is going for a while. Bloody hell. Let's keep skipping that. Go back to the safe stuff, the drive-in ads. And I do have to get to the drive-in myself, because it's opened back up again. I kind of want to see The King's Man at some point. Been meaning to. Spectacular. Awesome Wells. Ah,
I'm
the
Orson Welles.
French.
Lovely, isn't it? The
Uh-huh.
summer palace of Louis XVI. No one knows what took place there. It's an event of such
I don't know why
importance that
driving's
men
went
of
out of style,
integrity
to
and
be honest.
I
Yeah, I
may say
know,
considerable
it's...
resources made a
Like,
film
we've
on
still
the
got...
subject.
I'm glad
It's
we've still got them
college
down here. We've got at least
Which
3
I
in
am not
Melbourne. And
But
we've got
look
the
who
Astor,
is
which
there.
plays... Oh! Gene Wilder and
Start
fucking
the revolution
Donald
without me.
Sutherland?
Gene
I
Wilder.
don't think I've heard of this one.
Producers, remember?
I don't find that amusing.
Donald Sutherland.
Wow. Yeah, I might have to track this one down. Fuck. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot my thing's tied into the thing. Hang on. Back to that.
The following program is classified.
Never come back. Sorry. I got mute set to a button that does other shit.
It must be important. Pierre is so rarely excited.
Who's sending out negative vibes?
More excited than I? You're saying that he gets more excited than I? Is that what you're telling me? That he gets more excited than I?
Yeah, no,
My
I just,
brother gets
yeah.
more excited than I do.
Manually mute.
Is that what you're trying to tell me? You want to see excitement? No! I'll show you excitement if that's
And just,
what you
yeah,
want to see.
standard,
Donald Sutherland.
standard stream, just not organised. Yeah, Kelly's Heroes was good. I watched it again the other day. I had this run on Manly Movies. Went through like, yeah, Dirty Dozen, Kelly's Heroes, Bridge on the River
And all your
Kwai.
favorite characters from that
Most
fun
recently would have
revolution.
been, oh, Zulu. Yeah, that's right.
The man in the iron mask.
Marie Antoinette.
Oh, so it's like
Together.
Stuart era 17th century sort of one. Oh, that looks cool.
Good. Kill. I love you. Kill first. Good. We're gonna do it.
Little Bo Peep. We wouldn't do the line from the choir boy anymore.
Oh, ooh,
I did.
things got interesting there.
You said it was a costume ball.
I changed my mind.
The Count of Monte Cristo.
Is it supposed to be spoofing all those ones, or? Oh, it must be.
It's a what?
How'd you get here so fast?
I took the secret passageway. How'd you get here so fast?
Oh, I took the secret passageway.
And the man who would do anything for his country.
As long as it doesn't hurt.
Ooh.
Did he say off with their heads?
Not too bad, actually. Oh, okay.
Their clothes.
So, start the revolution without me. Oh, it's only GP. Okay. Oh no, we started the humongous games again. It's like Putt-Putt's granddad.
Why not take the kiddies along and save the
That car is gonna haunt my dreams tonight. Yeah, I guess I should talk about the theme today. Like, I've missed... So the ads we're seeing, it's a mix of, like, naughties and funny, which I think is the best balance. Like, it's the best way to attract attention in an advertisement. And, like, it's still being done to a degree. Like, it's dialed back a little bit because, you know, people don't need their coon fix because they can just watch, you know, spicy stuff on their phones. But also just had, yeah, like, the naughty / funny ads always had a bit of a charm to them, and I've gone through and handpicked, yeah, what I've enjoyed over the years.
They split. Let's go.
Like, what was the big one? Most recent big sexy ad I could kind of find was Carl's Jr. had a big thing of just hot chicks eating burgers.
They ain't gonna catch me now.
Okay.
All they think about is cars.
I don't work out what this movie is. Hot rods though.
They're not for you.
They're just a bunch of small town cars.
Yeah, I don't even know. I haven't recognised any of the actors either.
3 states.
Sure we'll race. You damn right we'll race.
Yeah, the old guy kind of reminds me of, this is going to sound weird, but it's, reminds me of Bob Shea, the guy who founded New Line Cinema.
Washington, D.C.
Oh, maybe not. Two-lane blacktop. But no, I just got to thinking about it, because, oh, James, as in the folk singer James Taylor? Oh, okay. Warren Oates. Yeah, I've seen him, I just didn't know the name. But, yeah, speaking of New Line Cinema, I watched Malignant the other day. That was actually really good. Quite enjoyed that one. Something else I really enjoyed too that had like interesting sort of twist to it.
I don't like being
It'll come to
guarded by
mind.
a couple of punk road hogs clear across 2 states. If I wanted to bother, I could suck you right up my tailpipe.
Oh, that sounds dirty.
passed us on the right a couple of miles back. I swear he's going about 90. He must be on something. Take it easy, man. You're gonna kill us.
Oh, this looks like the opening of fucking Manos. Okay. I'm gonna suck them guys right up your tailpipe, gosh darn it. The far out well for high speed scene. Yeah, I remember that. There was a big run in the 60s of like that sort of beatnik talk was still around. Like, yeah, speaking of Donald Sutherland, yeah, I didn't realise he was actually meant to be a proper beatnik in Kelly's Heroes. Like, he was like a proto beatnik. Apparently they were around in the 40s. But here we go. We got some naughty stuff. Oh yeah, so this is the more recent one, so I remember one from the 90s. A little echidna.
Komm zu mir, Rex.
Nom 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 nom.
Hello.
Rex is getting his fill.
Unbelievable underwear from Hallproof.
Today, lemonade.
And yeah, I think I just chucked this in it. I might come back to this one because I don't think this had all sexy stuff. Ooh, turn that down a little bit. As much as I love this song, it's not quite John Fogerty, is it? That's probably for the best. Yeah, like I still can't get over like content ID on YouTube. Like, I got done for something having the melody for a certain song. And yeah, we gotta have some stuff for the ladies too. I just thought he was clever as well. Yep. Straight down the loop. Oh god damn. I have to show off my hot bod and my bulge.
You're gonna get caught with your pants down.
Oh yeah, sorry, I gotta keep tweaking the audio on these too. And yeah, so it's been around for... Sexy stuff's been around for a long time. And that's a fair call as well. Like, how else do you sell underwear and pantyhose? Like, yeah, you can do it in a clever way. Oh, hang on, was that Al McPherson? But yeah, no, you gotta love the Aussie ads. I've been enjoying it. It was, yeah, it took me a while to actually sift through and find one I wanted. Still a lot of garbage on YouTube. Oh yeah, that was part of like a campaign. They went through like the 7 deadly sins. But yeah, Magnum's pretty solid ice cream. It's S tier for me. Seems like a waste of chocolate though, bloody hell.
What is your
and yeah, I had to tell the kids about these ones, so gotta be a Magnum ego. That's it.
Blue eyes. Does she have long,
yeah, so
am I getting
they're sort of done with nowadays, but sort of the 90s and the 2000s. So some of the kids might remember, but yeah, they used to have like premium chat lines you could call and, you know, talk to a real woman who looks nothing like this. Some old duck.
Then see how many private
but yeah, usually quite expensive to do. And they used to flog these ads like after about 12 a.m. If you happen to be watching TV. But yeah, they certainly did flog them. I definitely prefer these over like the those call-in game show things they used to do in like the mid 2000s. Like at $2 a minute 90s money too. That's pricey. That's more than a Magnum ego, that's for sure.
It's fun just to listen.
And I love that.
Going to bars.
They're trying to like rope you in with hot women, but they can't find enough hot women. They gotta put a dude in that one.
I call all the time. It's fun.
Nice, friendly people at
She's all right, though.
1-900-999-CHAT. 89 cents a minute. Call now.
And we had a different number in Australia
Don't be
too.
alone
Ours
tonight.
was
Call
0055,
550-LOVE.
like the premium
That's
ones.
550-5683. You'll be connected with up to 8 friendly people who want to meet you. Don't be shy. Call now.
Yeah,
and
40
listen
cents
in.
for the
No
first
one will
minute
know
though.
you're there until you say hello.
This is a bit,
Call
no, I'd say this would be
550-LOVE.
80s.
That's
That'd be 80s money.
5683.
That's pricey.
Just 15 cents a minute. Not available in New
Like
Jersey.
20 cents, man. That's a credit on an arcade game.
Tired
That's
of sitting by
that's a
the
good
phone,
10 minutes mental
waiting
slug for me.
him to call? Well, say goodbye to the blues and say hello to happiness. Call Gene
why are
Simpson
there so
at
many
54 all
cobwebs?
zeros from any
I know
touch-tone phone
what they're
for
trying
your
to
daily
represent, but
personal
still.
hot numbers from a nationally known
You
numerologist.
usually don't get a build-up of cobwebs on your
Call
phone.
540 all zeros. $1.50 first minute, 50 cents each additional. Your personal number changes daily, so call 540-0000
Oh, that's
for a
wrong.
new
I'm not
message every
saying
day.
that one.
Now, 2 ways
Oh,
to enjoy
terrible.
America's most exciting
True, though.
dating network with the first minute free.
Clearly a half-human
Call
spider mute.
Call
Yeah.
Absolutely free. 2 great ways to meet by phone.
Maybe some praying
Try them
mantis
now.
in there.
The
That's why
ladies'
she has
home
trouble
phone numbers,
finding a
call
man.
1-900-680-7900
Eats their heads
and try it
afterwards or
free.
something.
For dream dates, call 1-900-680-8900
Oh, the dream
and try
dates.
it free. Try it now. Make your
What was
dreams
the other
come true on
spoof one I
America's
enjoyed?
Love
Oh yeah,
Line.
the one that
Minutes
was
by the minute with the first minute free.
call
Adults
call
only.
some rough N-words. And they just went through this big line of like N-word fellas. Oh, that was funny. And yeah, there's nothing sexier than Star Trek. That's ooh, Starfleet Commander's patch. Oh, and it's like, oh, is this what? Oh, it's an actual game you can play on your phone. To say yes, thank you, Data, press 2.
First, you said hello, sexy legs.
Hello, sexy.
Yeah, it's a bit like Lemmy Show.
Now,
Kel Wesley. Oh wow, those are some sexy knickers.
now, sexy nicks. Top fashion.
Oh, they're a little fancy for 70s. Yeah. The priest just hanging out. And yes, this kicked off a lot of fetishes for me, this ad. We've seen it before, but it's pretty good. Now you listen here. If I didn't pick up those boots, I'm coming for you. Coming for you, Lemmy. Yep. Love the One Piece swimsuits. And they used to flog this ad a lot. And that. Fucking top notch. Oh. Oh. Starting to sound like a dirty old man, aren't I? Well, I kind of am, aren't I? Spicy. And there was a whole thing of, yeah, like cuts to the guy, and you sort of, if you're doing something about this, that's usually the point where you have to stop, and it's you sort of go stop, start for a little bit. It's like red light, green light. Oh, I just realised Squid Game is now a new euphemism I kind of want to use.
Shit.
And like,
Pants, please.
I know I'd have to work for it, but God, if I can murder someone for those abs, I would.
One day, you're gonna get caught.
Nah, it's not the belt.
He's probably gay.
And they kept that. They had to actually cut that line out. Yeah, I remember they dubbed in something else apparently. The he's probably gay line.
We've been right all along.
Shit like that,
Models
women are all,
do know nothing.
men don't get objectified,
Push
full
nothing.
fucking shit. Yeah,
There's nothing
you
she's
sort of
getting
at
away
least
fashion.
had that, like, gender equality for that stuff at the very least. But, yeah, we're gonna do some Japanese ads, just to mix it up. There might be sexy ones in here. You never know, but we gotta do our favourite thing, put on those weird subtitles. I'll try and read them out as quick as I can. these have been. And yeah, just make sure the
人間の煩悩の数と同じらしいですよ。
煩悩？
あの音が煩悩を
oh,
消
it
してくれるんです。
must be New Year's Day or Eve. That's usually when they ring the bell.
消してくれてるんですよ。
I can't remember if this is Neko Mimi.
良いお年を。
I think it's meant to be a kitsune or something like that because she's got a foxtail in ears. Hope this doesn't awaken anything in me. Yeah. Too late for me. But yeah, no, that's been like a running one. We've been seeing a lot. That couple. I think it's Horror, Spice and Wolf. I think it's actually based off a manga or something. Ooh. Oh yeah, we were talking about this. Yeah, Matey and I watched The Fifth Element the other day, and apparently Bruce Willis is now the new Doraemon. Oh, you can't really see him because I got the overlay on. Shit. But yeah, this is for Toyota apparently, and they'd get in a famous actor to play Doraemon, which is like this magical blue cat with no ears. It's been around for donkeys, like 60, 70 years now. I'm sorry, what? Spaceship what? Hang on, go back. I don't even want to say that out loud. Oh, is this like the Japanese take on the Orville? Oh, I like those Sandals colours on her though. Nichigatsu. Okay, yeah, that sounds a little better. What? The chunky that's great. 11 Pearl skins must be different. I was active like this. Oh, did she like do something and then like get it painted up like the end credits of The Mandalorian? Yes, that's pretty much what's happened there. I can hear the theme song over the top of this. Stripped off by these things. Okay, she's weird, isn't it? Or unusual. What are they going on for that? Nishigas, I guess. Is this like an ongoing story? Okay. Oh, we got some Japanese Christmas ads. We missed these. I didn't do an ad stream for Christmas. 4 wins and fee intestinal brain hurts Minky Sister Jade Christmas dress. Still in time. Music. What is the swordsman? Love the visually similar but distinct next-gen outfits. Yeah, it honestly looks a little better than new Star Trek. I could watch a bit of that. And that was the big. I have seen a little bit of Japanese sci-fi, and yeah, like realism's just chucked out the window. You just do cool shit for the sake of it. I have seen there's like there's live action. Oh no, I remember seeing the CG version of was it Captain Harlock? Could do some MS Paint Flash animation would be better than new Star Trek. This is true. It'd be a hell of a lot whiter than that show as well. Oh dear. Lemon can't. Freezing Ice Moon? Yeah, a couple of people saying Prodigy gets better for Star Trek, but I don't believe them. Not the slightest. Like, you had to do that. You had to bring back the worst Star Trek crew for fucking Voyager. Like, nah. Could you just made it Barclay? Make it Ensign Barclay next time. I'd watch a whole show with him. Oh, apparently bears are giving us micro bubbles of some sort. Okay. Perfect whip. Oh, it's just collagen. Okay. Oh, this is B4. Yeah. Digital manga. A few old ones in there though. So like Detective Conan. There's actually Doraemon. Barclay was addressing the use of deepfakes in porn long before the technology even existed. He was probably trying to perfect it, if anything. Well, yeah, to a degree he did. Had that holodeck program of all the next gen Enterprise crew.
実は今パスツール研究所と明治との間で R1 乳酸菌の共同研究が進んで今事実 R1 乳酸菌
So close. And yeah, Ronnie's out. He usually doesn't sleep in the backyard if it's 12 o'clock and the sun's right on him, so he's elsewhere. Oh, crap. Yeah, turn that down a little bit. Just heard the DMCA. Yeah, back up again. Love that song too. Yeah, I just like Chris Isaac in general. That's good stuff. Oh, what? What? No. I made it with a good photo because I had extra time for that guard. But my president is also in stock. Wow, it's a couple. Should I do it like the crappy Japanese dubs? Oh, the English dubs here are kung fu movies. La, Hata, Kizuka, invitation.
キャンペーン中
Yeah,
朝と
right.
夜の疲れにアリナミン A 朝からだる
I'm tired of morning and night. I think it's dull from the morning.
夜はだるおもたまった疲れにも A 疲れに効くの
Once
は
a
抗疲労成分
day.
1日1回アリナミン
Hi,
A
Abby.
皆さんお家のインターネット大丈夫ですかもちろんサクサクです
And I have noticed that, yeah, like the AI translation of the English is actually getting better. It's better than what it used to be. We're still getting some good lines in there though. Oh, what? Why did he just get hip thrown? I was reading an article, watching Count Dankula do an article about it. Apparently there's an exploit in the Dark Souls games that basically lets you get in someone's computer and do the remote connection. And like, someone sent through a request from software, they ignored it, so they teed it up with a streamer so they could basically be hacked live on stream to show them what happened, and then like, alright, well, we better get on that immediately, especially now that, because yeah, apparently Elden Ring is using the same multiplayer engine as Dark Souls 3, so they're like, yeah, we better sort that out. That guy's hair was weird. Season the pollen. Actually, the child only needs to be good at once a day. 600 plus of your eyes aim at your spiciness, contact, rhinitis, Z and 600 PSI. Okay. Buh. No, why is this ad still going? Stop that. Stop it. There's no long-term low-temperature aging and waits carefully without being impatient. For the deep richness and taste, we carefully select hops, not pops, and some German products. Just some German stuff thrown in. That's how we make Kieran. The beard named after a bastard horse. Oh god, I'm not looking forward to fighting him in GU. That's not going to be fun. Dry snooze. Everything seems to work just because it's not dry. Adorize moisturizing. After I finally meet the ultra dry skin. Adorize. Oh yeah, my overlay's covering it, but if you guys want to check out more of these Japanese ads, the channel is JCMCJHI. That's where I've been getting most of these from. They're good. They're good. They seem to be doing pretty well for themselves. Prevention. Yeah. I might actually turn this down a little more. Cause... What was that? Sensation news? No idea.
何かを書き込む。情報を
Believe
信
in
じ
the
る。
information
その前
to
に考
write
えて
something
み
you
よう。
think before that. Yeah, that actually looked fairly serious, that one. Alright. Well, moving on.
When I can't take no more.
And I want a nice cool breeze. I'm hot right to the core.
And I really want to freeze.
I just grab my ice cologne, take my advice.
I'm actually intrigued to know what... God, he's done well for him. He's got the big fucking 1 litre bottle.
It's cold as ice. 7-Eleven ice cologne.
God, the 70s were just the peak bimbo era, wasn't it? It's kind of what they wanted. And that's, George, what's his face from Acropolis Now?
Rio.
It's as cold as methamphetamine. Yes. Yeah, that was the other big thing as well. Like, it seemed to be cheaper to make an ad because you could just go on the beach and, you know, do a little montage like this. And yeah, like, the beach is down the road for some people. It's across the road for me. Pretty good spot.
I'm wearing the perfect bra. It's soft and smooth to touch. Doesn't rub or pinch. And it fits me like a second skin. Yep, it's the most comfortable bra ever. The only problem is finding matching undies. That's why I wear Touched by Burley, the soft suede microfiber. It's the second most comfortable bra.
Yeah. And yeah, the knickers still don't match. This is true. Yeah, it's actually. I think we've seen this one before, but the guy in the chair. Yeah, that's Joel Edgerton. Done a shit ton of movies. He's like a young Uncle
But at
Owen
least
in
it takes a
Star
focus off your
Wars.
face. Dare to be yourself.
Yeah, as much as I hate Dare, the iced coffee, like, the ads have been pretty solid. I like, yeah, I'm always going to be an ice break boy. I've been having them nice, yeah, like if I'm running late, I want to get lunch. I usually get a boss instead. Just a little better for sugar.
This is me in Bali.
You and every other bloody Australian.
In Rio.
Yeah, I wanted to actually find some more
You
Rio
can get away
ads,
with
but
anything in Rio.
too many around. Yeah.
Standing on top of a rock.
Yeah, women flashes, who'd have
Above Hong
thought.
Kong Harbour.
I was going to talk about this guy. Yeah, this, I've got a documentary that talks about this guy. He's a very prolific Australian stuntman in the 70s. And did some, like, crazy shit. Like, I think he was in Mad Dog Morgan with Dennis Hopper. And he has to, like, jump 30 feet off a cliff backwards into a lake while on fire. And I think he actually hit his head on the bottom or something. But he's pretty badass. I know the Danger 5 guys roped him in as their stunt guy for that. But, yeah, it'd be about 80-something now. And yeah, really hard to tell quality-wise, but this is, you know, top 80s and 90s Australian supermodel, Elle Macpherson. He's actually still looking pretty good for 50-odd. If you want a good movie with her, check out Sirens. It's her, Portia de Rossi, Sam Neill's in there somewhere, I think. I remember the male actors in that movie, but I got no idea.
Like a kiss without a squeeze. One nigga back in chair. Stop the yellow pages, it's really not complete. Say hello, yellow pages. It's the only one you need. Feel fine. Hello, yellow.
And go the Yellow Pages have died a very slow death. I do remember actually getting them for a couple of years after, you know, the advent of the internet when you can just look up who you're after. but they're still around. And these are clever. I actually enjoy these ones.
Is it getting cold in here? Or
Yeah, is it chilly? I thought it was just me.
Breezy,
no,
isn't
it's
it?
very
Like,
cold.
really
isn't it?
cold.
Wait a second, I'll just. Brain, we're having some climate issues down here. Is everything okay?
Brain here. We're going for a swim.
No, whoa, Brain, that is a bad idea. No. Do you even know what happens to us when we go for a swim like this? It's like, hey, whoa!
Oh god, that mid-2000s bloody phone vibration.
What is that?
That takes me
you
back.
Feel that?
Yeah, what is it?
What is that? Is that his mobile phone?
Oh, come on. Has he put it that close?
That's really bad.
Yeah.
Haven't they done studies about that?
Well, I mean, it's not conclusive, but...
But it could be...
Hey, Brain, just wondering if you could just
How am I
do us a
sperm?
flavor and just check that phone in the back pocket or top pocket, please. I mean, come on.
Oh.
Use some common sense, mate.
This still might be
Hey,
vibrating.
he's not wearing those undies, is he?
Oh.
Oh, come on. Brain, you're not wearing those undies, are you?
This is the Brain. These undies are fine. A little old, but they do the job.
No, they bunch up. They get in our face. They've got holes all
They're
through
more
them.
than
Can
a
you see
little
the
old,
holes?
mate. Come on.
They've got holes.
This is the Brain. These are my favorites.
He's so stingy. Brain, we have an incident. Dennis has fallen through a hole. We need to abort mission. Brain, we have a singularity. I'm repeating, we have a singularity. Dennis! Dennis!
Yeah, and this is less sexy, but definitely more clever.
I love
And-
you, Dennis.
Yeah, good way of roping
What?
the kids.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, we're finally onto some training videos. All right. What was this one again? Yeah, it was pretty good. OSHA, is it worth your life? Workplace violence prevention. So I had a quick look through this one. This is apparently for like people that work at petrol stations who get robbed fairly often, like the procedure you take when that happens. And it's meant to be serious, but yeah, it does come off as a little goofy. We're gonna go and check it out. Oh, I've never been to like a convenience store deli before. I don't think I could do it. Because yeah, there's actually like a very small deli fridge at my milk bar down the road, and yeah, it doesn't look super great, a lot of that stuff. I think I was talking about that the other day. Yeah, it really panders to the oldies that live around here, because they sell Neenish tarts, which is very much an old people's sweet.
You have a good night, man. Yeah.
I gotta see this chicken. It's like Aretha Franklin and James Brown had a baby. Yep, edgy little rock riff going on. I'm warmed up to it too, because I actually watched through the 3 Punisher movies that have come out over the years. I found the first one was filmed in Sydney. There's like a specific scene he's fighting Yakuza, and it's in like one of the rundown bits of Luna Park. But yeah, second one with Thomas Jane is still the best out of the 3, and Warzone is just unintentionally funny, hilariously funny. Just the bit with the parkour guys, and he shoots like the RPG at the second one or something. God, that was funny. And it was just so weird because they had a lot of, Italian mob bosses
sticking me up?
in New York and stuff, but they're mostly British actors.
No way, man. I work for this money 10, 12 hours a day. You got no right coming in. Shut up! Shut up and open the door. I said no, man. This is my money. Stop it. Stop being crazy. Hey, no. I said no. You get nothing. I'll use this. Not a cent. I'll use this. I'll use this. Jim, run. Call cops. Jim.
Little cap gun flash on that. Yep. Yep. No vault or anything, just straight in the till. Yep. He seems to be doing pretty well for himself. Like that leather jacket's pretty good quality. Oh, and should use gloves. Probably a smart idea. What did he leave behind? Evidence, presumably.
Hello, I'm Detective Merle Carner of the Robbery Prevention Unit of the Seattle Police Department. What you have just seen is a worst-case scenario of a late-night retail robbery, and what you have seen did not have to happen.
On the register,
To comply with the safety codes of the state of Washington, each retailer must have in place a formal accident prevention program, and part of that program deals with the late-night workers' crime protection
Oh, sorry,
code.
this is way too high. Turn that down a bit.
This code provides employees with the knowledge and skills needed to prevent or defuse violent situations like the one you've just seen. Your personal safety and the safety of your co-workers and customers might someday depend on how carefully you listen to what we're talking about here. The first thing we need to discuss are the steps
that's
you can
probably
take
the only
before you are
reason that
victimized to help prevent
A lot of
violence
these
or a robbery.
things went in place.
Let's start with the appearance of the
people
store.
died on the job, and they probably family sued for it.
Fortunately, stores that are attractive to customers are usually unattractive to robbers.
Step
Remove
1, you're a
clutter
servo
and
worker.
signage
Give
that
them the
block
cash.
windows.
Step 2,
Give your establishment
take a bonus
visual
for yourself.
appearance with the cash registers in plain view through the windows. So you
Yeah,
can
I mean,
see
he
out,
just
and
he
passersby
took
and police
everything.
patrols
They
can see
just
in.
everything's gone.
And keep the front of the store free of merchandise.
No, I got a
displays so
tissue
robbers
here.
can hide behind.
Yeah.
Keep the store and parking lot brightly lit, replacing burned out bulbs or fixtures immediately. Keep the shelves well stocked and the premises neat and clean, with the aisles free of clutter or boxes. Familiarize yourself with possible hiding places outside the store, such as phone booths and dark corners. Take note of possible
Play hide and
escape
seek
routes
with
from
your
the store.
co-workers. See if they can find you.
When you're working at night,
Step 3, do
if
your
there are
job
no
as a
customers in the store,
servo worker.
Get
Yeah,
away
that's
from the
right.
sales counter and busy yourself by dusting, sweeping, or
Restock
stocking
shelves, make sure the store is lit.
A robbery is much more difficult if the victim is away from the till. When customers enter the store, make eye contact and greet them in a friendly manner. Ask them if they need your help finding anything. Customers appreciate
I've never
Robbers
seen a
don't.
servo worker do that.
Keep an eye on the parking lot in front of the store through those unobstructed windows.
A robbery
Look for
would be
anyone who
easier
may
if
be
you're not by
watching
the
the
till.
store
This is
or
true.
loitering nearby.
And yeah, he just pressed the button
If
to
the
open
phone
it
booth
himself.
in your lot invites loitering, you might want to ask the phone company to remove it. Keep a pair of binoculars.
Oh yeah, that
within
was the
easy
days
reach.
before mobile
Preset
phones.
to
Yeah, the
focus
kids
on a
would
license
just,
plate in the
you know,
lot.
hang around
Use those
payphones.
binoculars and jot down the license number of any suspicious vehicle. Police and emergency numbers should be posted by the phone, along with the address of the store.
Operator, I
In a moment
need
of
the number
crisis,
for
It's
911.
sometimes hard to remember these things. In any suspicious situation, don't hesitate to
Yeah, we
call
got some of those
911.
damn white kids
Describe
hanging
the
around.
situation
They're
and
clearly
ask
up
for
to
a police
trouble.
car to patrol the area.
I think one of them's wearing
A large
khakis.
mirror, mounted to show what is going on in the back of the store, provides an
Oh,
excellent
this might have
way
been
to
the
keep an
days
eye on
before
all corners of the
security
premises.
cameras everywhere too.
Statistics prove that the biggest
Yeah,
deterrent
by the
of
time
late
someone's
night
got a gun
robberies
in your
is
hand, you
keeping
meant
a
to call the
minimal
cops,
amount
yeah.
of available cash on the premises and
Presumably
posting
you
that
do
fact
the
in
right
a
thing, give
prominent
them the
place.
money, and then ring up once they're
Signs
gone.
like this should be posted both on the door and near the cash register. A maximum of $50 in fives, ones, and change is adequate for normal operations in most establishments. The fact that the safe has limited access should also be posted. As
Aviso,
$10
cut a
and
threat
larger
there.
bills are received, use a time-locked drop box or comparable limited access safe for them. And explain why you're doing so in the presence of the customers who negotiate those bills with you. Word gets around.
Yeah, no, that's
After
a smart
dark,
idea. That's,
use only
yeah,
one
I
cash
never,
register.
yeah, always
Empty
wanted
registers should be
how
left
they
open
put it
with
in
their
the
cash
safe.
drawer
But yeah,
tilted
just
upward.
got a little drawer.
And above all, don't keep any weapons or firearms on the premises. Statistics show over and over again that your chances of avoiding violence during a robbery are much better if you do nothing to escalate the conflict. All these precautions greatly decrease the likelihood that your store will become a target for a
Yeah,
late-night
don't
robbery.
defend yourself.
Nevertheless, as we've seen, robberies still do happen. Let's see how careful preparation could have prevented the violence we witnessed earlier.
Yeah, like, I'd rather my store get robbed than have, like, the PTSD of fucking shooting someone, too. I mean, if they haven't got a gun, yeah, just get them with the bat. Murder's off the cards, but yeah, beating someone half to death's totally fine. Hell, as long as they live.
How's it going?
Yep, I'll take this wine and also this gun. You really gotta stop selling these in the shop, man.
Don't move. All I want's some money in the till, man. Hand it over and nobody gets hurt. You got that?
Yeah, because really they need
thing to remember.
They need
is
to,
the robber is probably
you know,
even more scared
use the
and
insurance
nervous
money
than
to
you are.
paint this
For whatever reason, he is a
convenience store
desperate
like
person.
something other than
In
yellow.
about half the
This
cases,
is not
he has a
working.
drug habit, and he needs those drugs. He doesn't want any trouble, and he doesn't really want to.
I gotta listen to that again. That was kind of hilarious.
The robber is probably even more scared and nervous than you are. For whatever reason, he is a desperate person. In about half the cases, he has a drug habit, and he needs those drugs. He doesn't want any trouble,
drug habit,
and he doesn't
and he
really
needs
want
those
to hurt
drugs.
anybody.
Yep.
He just wants the money, and then he wants to get
Solid
away.
motive.
Cooperate fully with him. Your life is worth a whole lot more than that $50 in the till.
I understand. I need to get behind the counter to the cash register. I'll walk very slowly, okay?
No funny stuff.
Don't make any sudden or unexpected moves. Don't argue, fight, or provide any resistance. In fact, you should try to treat the robbery as you would any other customer transaction.
Compliment
Courteously
him.
and professionally.
Say nice things
Getting
about
this
his mother.
customer out of the store with what he came for as quickly and smoothly as possible.
Start masturbating in front of him to establish dominance.
Come on, move!
Oh god, if you'd be able to knock, yeah, if you can knock one out while you got a gun pointed at your head, yeah,
Reassuring body language.
that's pretty impressive.
Move slowly and explain every move you're going to make.
I'm going to drop my pants and start
If you ever ring the door, I just
masturbating
need to open it,
to
okay?
establish dominance.
It's gonna make
That's
a ringing noise when I hit this key.
part of the
okay?
deal.
Let the robber know in advance of any surprises. If there's anyone else on the premises, warn the robber of
I'm
the
going to poop
possibility that
myself.
someone might appear.
Just that will explain the smell that's about to happen. Make sure to lick the gun barrel, or robbers want to be involved in your impromptu masturbation session.
If he comes out, I'll handle it and make sure he cooperates, okay? Okay, stop stalling. The cash, move it. Right.
Well, it's probably better to lick him and not the gun, because you don't want him to be cucked by the gun. I don't know.
Yeah, go for it.
I've never been in this situation. I don't know how to handle this, matey.
At this point, give the robber plenty of free space to operate. No unexpected moves or resistance. No arguments or heroics. Again, be courteous and treat this customer and this transaction in the same manner you would treat any other. Don't try to stop or pursue the robber.
Make sure to grope his ass to make him feel comfortable. Yeah.
Stay put. Don't follow me and don't touch a phone for 5 minutes, you understand?
George, is everything okay out there? I'll handle it. Jim, stay calm and stay back. Everything is under control here. Nobody's gonna get hurt. Just stand still and do exactly as he tells you to. Everything's handled. No calls. Nobody's gonna follow you. Everything's all right.
Yeah. Until we, wait 5 minutes and then ring the cops. Now we can have a three-way.
Once you're sure the robber is gone,
Well, ask
lock
if
the
he
door.
needs some smokes. Yeah.
Are you all right? Yeah. I guess so. Good. Lock the door.
Lavender and green, dude. Like, I'm straight, but that's not the best color combination in
Be
the
careful
world.
not to touch any evidence that might carry fingerprints, and call the police.
Yeah, this is George Herrera calling from the Deli Mart over 1219 Riverside Boulevard. We just got robbed at gunpoint.
Stay on the line. Give the police all the particulars about who you are, where you are, and what the robber looked like.
You're gonna need a fresh change of pants.
No, we're okay. Yeah, we locked
Like, sorry, there's nothing we can do about it.
Caucasian male, maybe 6'1".
Yeah, we've been
late
defunded.
20s, close crop, dark hair, Levi's.
I remember hearing a thing about
black leather
roof
jacket,
Koreans, like all the Korean shop owners in LA that,
heading
yeah, basically just defended their own stores when the riots were happening in the 90s.
Okay.
So the robber was wearing, so the robber was wearing a really cute leather jacket, nice and form-fitting. He wanted cash and booze, so it started masturbating in front of him. And then the other store clerk got involved. It was a regular robbery orgy in here.
After contacting the authorities, call the manager or owner of your store and explain that there's been a robbery.
Let someone
The police
fucking
will
rob you
want to know
again. Why
every
did you
detail
masturbate?
You can remember about your
It's gonna
assailant.
cost me a fortune.
Clothing,
I'm
accents,
buying you a
hair and
gun
eye color,
fucking
age,
tomorrow.
Height, weight, distinguishing marks or characteristics. What kind of weapon did he have? In which direction did he leave? By car? On foot? While you're waiting for help, write down everything you can remember about the robbery.
Hey, that's good. The gun can join the next orgy. Yeah, I have a gun too, but I'm not gonna point it at you. I'm just gonna masturbate. Like I've been told, I'm gonna lick this gun. It's part of the whole thing.
If you've handled the
You
situation
guys aren't
according
white.
to these proven guidelines,
It must be you,
your
Clunk.
chances of avoiding violence and surviving an armed robbery are excellent. To make certain you're clear about the important details, let's briefly review what
King
we've
shame me, Robbie, you fucking privileged asshole. Yeah. Check your gun
First,
privilege.
Make your store unattractive to robbers. Give your store a fishbowl appearance by removing clutter and signage that could block the
Oh,
windows.
that rain tent poster looked cool though.
Keep the store and the parking lot brightly lit. Keep premises clean, uncluttered,
Do all the
and
same shit
well-stocked.
you did last time and
Keep
just
an eye on what's going on
sit around
outside
and
the
wait
store
to be robbed
and
again.
report anything suspicious to the police. When there are no customers in the store,
Yep, make sure they got
busy
plenty of
yourself
chips
with
to
other
steal.
tasks away from the cash drawer. Make eye contact with customers entering
Make
your
friends
store
with the local
and greet them
flasher.
in a friendly
He's
manner.
into gunplay and masturbation
Post
as well.
emergency numbers in the store's address by the phone. A ceiling-mounted mirror helps you keep an eye on even the hidden corners of the store. Post signs that inform your customers you have a limited amount of cash on hand. Limit accessible cash to $50 or less in fives, ones,
The sign
and
just
change.
says, warning, cashier
Use
will
only one
masturbate
register
furiously.
after dark,
Whenever he
leaving
has
unused
a gun
registers
pointed
open
at him, it's
with
kind of
empty
his
cash
thing.
drawers tilted up. And use a time access safe or drop box for bills larger than $5, depositing them as they are received. If you are robbed at gunpoint, stay calm, be courteous and cooperative. Don't argue, don't fight, offer no resistance whatsoever, and never ever pull a weapon.
And always,
Such actions
always
only
masturbate.
increase your chances of getting hurt or killed. Move slowly. Explain each move to the assailant before you make it, and warn him of any possible surprises by customers or co-workers. Speak in a soothing and cooperative tone. Your life
Yes,
is worth a
you're
lot more
good
than
boy.
those few dollars in the
Good
till.
boy with that gun.
Make no attempt to
Mum
follow
must
or
be
chase
proud.
the robber. Stay where you are until you're certain he has left the area. Then lock the doors and call the police.
So they're
immediately.
gonna actually show a peaceful
Don't touch
resolution
anything
for
the
this?
robber
Like,
has
is,
handled.
will they catch the
Telephone your
guy?
store manager or owner as soon as possible. Write down everything you can remember about the robber and the robbery. And don't open the door to
YT.
anyone until the police arrive.
And a nice leather jacket.
Following these common sense rules for late night retail violence prevention can spell the difference between an unpleasant incident and a tragedy.
Oh, they definitely
Play
changed
it
up
safe. Play it calm.
bolstering for guns
Play
on
it
cops
smart.
too.
We're concerned.
Seems weird
about
just to
your
reach
safety.
across that way to pull it out. Explain each move before you
you've
make
seen
it.
here
I'm
covers
pulling
the
my pants
basics you
down.
need to know
I'm going
to
off and you're
prevent
pointing
and
that
deal
gun
with
at me.
late-night
I've gripped my
retail robberies.
penis. I'm
If
not
you
starting a
haven't already
masturbate.
done
I'm
so, you
making,
should
I'm maintaining
immediately
eye
incorporate
contact
these
with you.
concepts
The danger
into your
really
store's
gets my
formal
blood pumping. I'm
safety
hoping
and
that
health
this will
programs.
escalate and
If
you'll
you need
join
help,
in.
the Washington State Department of Labor and Industry stands ready to assist you. Your local police department is also available with additional information and advice. If you need help from any of us, don't hesitate to ask. Making your job easier and safer.
Brings up the guy. I'm just, my wife's not doing it for me, not doing it for me anymore. I need you to send a robber over to point a gun at me. It's the only way I can get off.
This program was developed by the State of Washington Department of Labor and Industries, Division of Industrial Safety and Health.
I'm George Washington, and I shoot robbers.
The division has to offer
Bunch of
employers and
pansies.
employees to help them establish a safe and healthful work.
I blame the unions.
For further information about this subject, call your local Washington State Department of Labor and Industries, Division of Industrial Safety and Health, Consultation Services.
Stop putting my face on money. Reach on. Yeah, well, that one was fun. Something different. Right, back to sexy ads. And certainly sexy. Yeah, and that was the other thing. Like, I like my one-piece swimsuits, but I'm not a fan of that style. Like, I like something a bit more form-fitting. No.
I'm premium light. Some drink it because they're responsible.
What?
Others just love the taste.
Also, drink responsibly. Yes, I certainly did. Annoyed. Oh yeah, this was the first ad for it. But didn't really put them in order at all. And yeah, in the same situation, I totally fucking would. I really did. I really would.
What? Others just love the taste.
Nice we got. Not the sexiest beer ad, but this is one of my favourites, and it's one of the reasons I drink pure blonde. Oh, puppy. Mmm. Delicious souvlaki. There's actually another one for Han Premium that I wanted to watch, but we couldn't because it's got the Knight Rider theme playing over it. But if you happen to see it yourself, it's pretty funny. Yep. Hey, Yandel. Yeah, here's some bees. Fuck no. Yep. That sells it. Just the fucking Alberta's the can opener. Whoa, fuck. Didn't seem necessary, but anyway. I've seen a few of these floating around.
If your front end swings like the back end of a goanna, the tribe can get a little off centre. That's why the nuts over at Tradie HQ have developed a nifty no-bounce pouch to keep your meat
I actually quite like Tradie for undies. Yep, do exactly what I do when I put my underwear on in the
You're all
mornings.
swing and no ding, keep your coconuts classy. Tradie.
But yes,
the ultimate
Tradie, if you're watching, I am available for sponsorship. And you know, I've noticed that I'm wearing Tradies right now. Yeah, they're a good pair of jocks, not gonna lie. And I actually remember that as well. Like, I remember seeing a lot of these ads on, like, clip shows. I think Doug Mulray used to do one. But, yeah, they were pretty good. It's a good way to, you know, work it out. Yeah. Watch something to watch at night. I'll have to turn down, turn this one down a while. Underworks as well. What else we got? Oh, late 70s for this one.
Reeve Ghost perfume designed for.
And God, there was a big run on that as well, like the body wash ads. It would just be the girl in the shower, but they wouldn't show actual nudity, but they'd like get very close to it. And it's not always about TNA. Sometimes you like a nice pair of eyes, a nice pair of legs.
At Macy's.
At Macy's.
Baby, relax.
Oh, this one was
All
good,
cleaned
kind of
up.
clever
I'll
too.
make you a nice dinner.
Love you. Bye.
Bye, baby.
What are you looking at? Get in here. Scrub it! I am! Get in here.
What do, buddy?
Two cups flour. Stir. Don't speak. Faster. Stir.
Wow.
You like? I slaved all day.
Yep. Such a... It's like most girls nowadays, isn't it? Just, you know. I can't remember if this was an actual ad. I think this was a spoof one for MasterCard.
So.
I believe they're called influencers.
You have the nerve to ask such a question? $12 bottle of wine.
Are you crazy? My parents might see.
Come on. Who's gonna see us at this hour? I'll return the favor.
Wait, can you imagine if we got caught? Oh my God, what my dad would do to you.
There's nobody around. Everybody's asleep.
No way, it's way
I'd be having a crack too. Like, yeah, he's clearly punching above his weight, especially with that haircut.
Actually using a line like that? Another $12 bottle of wine.
Somehow worse than fucking Anton Chigurh's hair in No Country for Old Men.
Dad says to go ahead and give him a blowjob. Or I can do it. Or if need be, he'll come down himself and do it. But for God's sake, tell him to take his hand off the intercom.
I remember the actual joke for that one too.
Priceless. There are some things money can't buy. For everything
They're
else.
just gonna go off in the bush to have the blowjob. Nice. Okay. Oh, we've got more Japanese ads already. Okay. Let's pause this. Let's see up. Yeah, very Chad Dad. Very Chad Dad. Probably gonna bury him in a shallow grave later, but anyway. Bring it. Shallow? Nah, mate. Dig to the core of the earth, deep, BB. I've heard Japanese rap before. It's not too bad. I know the lines aren't translating. Well, it was a work environment, consciousness, small flower can be seen with a small mirror. 3 is the best 10. Singer and songs in one station is perfect for bearish music me. Oh, that actually got really loud. Sorry, turn that down a bit. 3 is the best 10. This is true. Oh, Suntory. Okay. Anna Pringle. Nation. As. Okay. Triple O, mate.
おっしゃる通りですね。ちょっと待ってね。はい。あ、はいはいはいはいはい。はい、ありがとうございます。ああ、いいと思いますね。
What's going on here? He's like, you'll not ruin my fucking date. It's a very rich man I'm talking to here.
放置されてもあなたのために。お疲れ様でした。放置少女。
ごめんね、待たせて。
To some shitty, you know, mobile game, but
しみるな。
bad.
どん兵衛はダブル出しですから。
Japanese She-Hulk's ruining the
今
place,
年
yeah.
何かいいことありました？
ドンギツネさん。
They are, I have found out they are doing a live action She-Hulk series.
Yeah. 来年も俺の時代。
I don't know. She's never going to be up to the standards I have for She-Hulk.
年明けうどんも西のどん兵衛は。
来年もどうぞ。
よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。
Who the fuck was that? Oh god, still doing SoftBank. Japanese Howard from Big Bang Theory is punching up. Yeah. Yeah, god, that was always a big thing with romance anime. Like the male character was always like, you know, punching above his weight. Hang on, this is... Is this... That was tying in with something. Is this a cult? No, this is just Japanese high school students. I felt this was cult-like. I will give it that though. I do like the cut of you know, those the high school kids' jackets. Oh, that's some good looking cake. I've been watching something called Nichijou. This is supposed to be Japanese for ordinary life. Well, that's getting clipped. Yeah. No, it just reminded me, yeah, there's like two sisters and one of them has a habit of stealing the strawberry off the top of the cake and replacing it with a shogi piece for some reason. It's a weird little show. Still not topped by the principal getting into a wrestling match with a deer. It's a weird show. Yep, gotta shill those masks. Gotta get on that mask market. Two bases. This face from a pair is not available to those under the age of 18. Oh, it's meant to be dating site. Okay, or dating app. Oh, that seal's so hot. I'm gonna fuck that seal. Pawn Trip isn't available for those who reflect on the ground. No idea. Sorry for the special feature. Thank you so much for Uni Troman, all the popular products at the end of the year. Oh, it was at the end of the year. Okay. Nunchu Pak. Oh god, that terrible fucking is that meant to be like a jaffle before like a pre-cooked jaffle? What do we got? That looked horrible. Looks like egg, probably red bean paste for one of them. Yeah, there's jam in soft bread. Yeah, no, apparently they have red bean paste as like a jam. What's it called? Anpan? You can get like bread rolls with it in the middle. Oh, okay, so this is defo from January. They're ringing the bell 108 times. It's terrible. I don't even know what type of beans they use for red bean paste. What poison BS is in the first place? Red beans. Yeah, I know. There's I think there's like a bean that's meant to be kind of sweet. Because they, oh no, that's the other thing they use in taiyaki. There's like a little jaffle red thingy they put in the shape of a fish. Azuki beans, though. Okay. I've only ever had it once, and it was at like a Chinese dumpling place of all things. I don't remember them tasting like much. I preferred the, love chicken dumplings with it, like, built in with the soup. Oh, Jojo Dai. Do we watch Jojo on TV? Oh, NCIS. It sounds something about recording DVDs? Oh, okay. You know what I miss? Deep dish raspberry tarts. Yeah, I must admit you don't see the... Unless you go like the fancier bakeries in Ackland Street, I haven't seen like your proper French fruit tarts for a while. Usually pretty solid. I haven't actually been to it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to the bakery too. Not a terrible phone app. No idea.
おじいちゃんがスマホに変えた。
A G-Chan's fucking having trouble ringing me. Oh my god, he can text message. They're pretty simple to make, I'm just lazy. Oh, fair enough. I put a Japanese lima. I remember I didn't see a picture of politics. I...
同じ写真がいっぱい届くし。
Bonsai. What was the name? Na-o?
絵文字のセンスが。
Send me Discord messages, matey. Ah, it clipped. Nice. I'll watch that afterwards.
だけど。誰よりも私のことを。
I'm a lion granddaughter, rar.
ドコモの初めてスマホプランなら通話もお得です。無料スマホ教室
Oh, I thought it was just like, this is the smartphone for old people.
ずっと待ってた。
All that understands me is also
また会えるの。大好きな東京で
good.
一つ一つの素敵な街で。
I wonder if the characters will come out in the future with a long-lasting color.
新しい思い出。
I want to make a lot of new memories again.
みんなで見つける。
Oh, it's like an actual tourism theme for Tokyo. Okay.
東京メトロ。久しぶり。
Oh, and it's tied in with their transport system. Yeah, she was kind of cute. Yeah, alright. Well, we got a little bit of sexy
Because
stuff.
life has its share of mishaps, spills, miscalculations, and minor disasters. Black & Decker invented the cordless dustbuster. It cleans up little messes.
Oh god, this is back when they first came out, wasn't it?
Get one and see, yes, it cleans up little messes. 1, 2, 3, Black & Decker's dustbuster. Get one and see.
They used that joke in fucking one of the bloody Naked Gun movies, didn't they? Oh, not Naked Gun, I think. No, it was Naked Gun. Dustbuster needs a round of hole, you reckon? Yeah, the flat. You always get shit stuck in like the little flat bit, don't you? I actually want one of those super small ones so I can like do the inside of my keyboard without having to, you know, chip off all the bloody keys to do it. Nobody wants pancake dick. Yep.
Your pleasure with Double McGum.
Indeed.
Everybody's making it, baking it, tasting it.
Ooh, fresh baked bread.
Smother it with butter, then butter up another one.
Mm.
Everybody's hungry for a home.
Yep. Can't beat fresh made bread with butter.
Makes delicious homemade bread in
Pretty
just
good
90
shit.
minutes. Wholesome grains complete with a special Fleischmann's yeast. No kneading, only one.
Yeah, I used to make a fair bit with, I do have a bread maker there, but, yeah, just no good for me in the long run, because I always make white bread. It always helps me put on weight.
When you buy a dependable Chevy Chevette, you'll find you can also
I can do my best to beat it. Just let me get some crack.
like extra money for a growing family or an honest-to-goodness vacation. Because Chevette's so dependable, 97%
As if you'd be able to tow a boat with a car that
so you can plan
size.
to own your Chevette for years.
I'm calling
Begin putting your
bullshit.
money into something other than a car. And you.
Taking charge.
Your son's gonna have this car when he turns 17 anyway.
Begins Monday on ABC's World News Tonight.
Yeah.
The biggest secret in my beauty.
Oh, wasn't even. I just got like big block of ads to fill in times, but I guess we're getting some sexy ones too. Probably could with a Chevy, you reckon? Depends on the engine.
Remember
Yeah,
my
fair
beauty
enough.
secret. Plenty of water.
Is this enough, Christy?
Tastes good. Must be from the instant pure.
When this camera turns off, I'm gonna murder the shit out of you. Wreck my makeup.
You'll feel good about it.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of water
Introducing
picks.
the sign of a new era in telecommunications.
Things that dentists use, like
We're
wash
the
shit out of your
AT&T
tonsils.
Phone Center with a renewed commitment to bring you telecommunications products.
Those are
at
some
the forefront
old
of
school looking
technology.
finds, not gonna lie.
An unchanging commitment to service
Oh,
and quality. Come to the AT&T Phone Center, now at thousands of leading retail stores. AT&T, we set the standards.
I guess they still do. I think they're still around.
Why American business trusts Emory. The Emory Urgent Letter. Now you can send 5 ounces up to 20 pages in a full-sized envelope. And the price, desk to desk, to most of America is just $11. The more important papers you send, the more you need the Emory Urgent Letter. Meeting America's most urgent
Oh god, this would have been, yeah, a little bit before fax machines, I guess.
Emory. We've earned the trust of American business.
Get a little closer. Don't be shy.
Is that?
Get a little closer with Arid Solid Extra Dry.
Hang on. We get a close up on this guy. I want to just check it out. Yeah, is it who I think it is as well? We'll find out in a sec. Yeah, I reckon it's Scott Bakula too. No, you fuck off, darling. Yeah, I reckon it's him. I reckon it's Scott Bakula as well, dude.
Arid Solid
There you
fights
go.
wetness ordinary deodorant sticks can't.
Not as retarded as we thought he was.
For your eyes only, tonight's ABC Sunday night movie will continue in a
Well,
moment.
that was a surprise. I still haven't gone back and finished watching all Enterprise though. Oh, Smokey and the Bandit 2. It's not as good as the first one.
It's Burt Reynolds, Sally Field, and Jackie Gleason, Smokey and the Bandit 2.
And the Heart's vacation in Greece.
Heart to heart.
For an international road rally.
There was a great dress in that.
Yeah, I remember because we were talking about Bond movies the other day. They actually,
Tuesday, all starting at 8.
I'm sure they did that. The character, that Buford T. Justice guy in Smokey and the Bandit, they ended up putting him in a Bond movie at some point.
Step ahead of your time to the next dimension in television. Panasonic color television with...
Sorry, I just coughed in the microphone before I muted. That was stupid.
That can produce a picture so sharp and clear, the TV set you're watching isn't sharp and clear enough to show it. Step ahead of your time.
You need to be able to have a sharp and clear TV to see this duck.
More than just slightly ahead of our time.
This year we're really ready for winter. We got the snowmobile running, got a new bird feeder, and I bought boots for all of us.
Got plenty of human flesh in our freezer. We're ready for winter.
Yep. The minute those snowflakes start falling, we'll be out here feeling warm and cozy and not minding the weather at all.
Oh yeah, I started watching Resident Alien as well. I've been enjoying that.
It's never there when you need it.
Just
right now,
would be
winter boots on
yeah,
sale
a
for
bit of a
just
weaker show if it wasn't for Alan
Shoe
Tudyk.
Source. You could pay more, but why?
The bit that got me was like before he finds the guy and assumes his identity. He's out in the bush and yeah, he sees the cow and you presume, oh, he's just going to eat the cow. Then it cuts to him like sucking on the teat of the cow. Yeah, he makes it. He certainly does.
The more free miles.
I have been enjoying that.
It's United's 5 million mile challenge, and the winner is your Olympic team.
United, official airline.
Oh yeah, that was the other movie I enjoyed watching, The Lighthouse.
79 Park Avenue
good.
begins Monday at 3.
It's the good kind of arty-farty, I found. Like, if it makes sense, you can do weird shit in the movie. And it certainly did get weird. Like,
Carrie
is
so very
different.
Willem Dafoe naked masturbating over a lighthouse was that's up there for weird.
Carrie is so very
rich.
And yeah, the Northman looks pretty good as well because it looks like Viking Conan essentially.
Recommended by many dermatologists. So I'll pay more for Carrie. After all, it's the only skin I've got.
Carrie is so very
different.
So very
rich.
Stop interrupting me, bitches.
Carrie.
I'm trying to tell the kids about Carrie.
If I take Comtrex for a cold with stuffy nose, aches, sneezing, and coughs, do I still need a nasal decongestant?
All you need is Comtrex.
Do sound like you need one.
With Comtrex, do I still need a cough
Did sound pretty nasally,
Comtrex,
bud.
that's all, nothing else. None of these can do for a cold what Comtrex multi-symptom cold reliever does. Because all by itself, Comtrex relieves every major cold symptom.
So when I get a cold with all those symptoms, all I need is Comtrex.
Comtrex, that's all, nothing else. From Bristol Myers.
Oh, and all these other products you might need as well.
Like a movie theater, use a stereo sound adapter.
No. You use a special patch cord. You run the patch cord to the speaker.
Oh, it's the AV Club. Okay, that's what this is.
Introducing Beta Hi-Fi, a Sony Beta mouse that connects to your television and stereo for the most
There certainly were some
audio
betas.
video experience ever. It will change the way you view television.
I went to Sony.
I
I was going to say that.
The Sony of high fidelity VCRs.
God, Sony's still around and they invested in Betamax. Yeah, okay.
You'll never guess what I got.
Big Mac fries and a shake.
I got a Corvette Stingray.
A Corvette? A Corvette? You bought a Corvette?
Yeah, it's a Mattel Hot Wheels car. See?
Oh god, I didn't realize Hot Wheels have been around for that long.
With any food purchase in McDonald's.
Collect a different Hot Wheels car each day.
Yeah, we didn't get them till like the late 90s, I don't think. I always remember Matchbox cars. I had a big collection of those as a kid.
At McDonald's.
We need another set of drawings.
I just did a set.
We changed something.
But we just changed
You
it.
have to change the change.
I just changed the change.
You have to change the change that you changed.
But I already
While your
changed the change.
competitors are still trapped doing things the old way, you can be a generation ahead of them. With Data General's computer-based engineering systems, you can design and test prototypes by computer. And Data General's systems are so compatible, they can even link up with the
You can make your own terrible games so you can waste your day at work playing the Oregon Trail on Apple II. Never heard of those guys.
Katie, guess what's for lunch? Campbell's chicken noodle soup. No, your favorite, a ham sandwich. Katie, guess what's for lunch? Campbell's chicken noodle soup. No, your favorite, bologna. Oh.
Most people know Campbell's soup.
Let's settle down on the chicken noodle soup. It's not that great.
Kids actually prefer chicken noodle soup to a lot of foods moms serve more often.
Katie, guess what's for lunch? Tuna fish. No, your favorite, Campbell's chicken noodle soup. How'd you ever think of that?
I just love it was her Lego hair just like popped off her head. Also, Mum has no idea what her favourite food is. Yeah, despite being told. Well, that's the thing. Kids change their minds a fair bit about as their sort of tastes develop. There's a lot of shit I never used to like as a kid that I really enjoy now.
The effect for yourself and discover in this free 20-page book a more detailed explanation of
probably the only thing I can't really tolerate, apricot chicken.
A more enlightened approach.
That more adult taste, the adult taste of dick.
Cooler, hotter. The changing temperature
Yeah,
inside
cannot
a
stand
stereo receiver can
apricots.
distort
Just
music.
not a fan.
So Techniques introduces the computer drive receiver with a microcomputer to control temperature, actually stopping distortion before it starts. For performance, few receivers.
Oh yeah, I suppose heat would cause distortion on your videos and stuff.
Technology you expect from Techniques.
And your electronic equipment. Yeah.
We're part of your day, making it easy. Part of your nights, a smile or two. Part of tradition, a part of today, a part of something new.
Yeah, trying to chill here. Yeah, I gotta go back to that. Just the old grannies in the fucking in the chocolate.
Part of tradition, a part of today, a part of something new.
What the hell are they buying there? Just I love chocolate.
Marshall Fields for the way you live. Part of your work, part of your play.
What the hell is Marshall? Oh, it's like a big department store or something.
Marshall Fields for the way you live.
I have no idea what that was advertising. Okay.
Tonight's movie, starring Roger Moore as 007, will continue in a moment.
Oh, they didn't even say what Bond movie it was
I
either.
really don't think either side wants to be the first to use a nuclear device.
A motion picture unlike anything you've ever
What the
witnessed.
hell is this?
Who? But where?
There's not going to be a war, is there?
Over 300 missiles inbound now.
I don't believe it's true.
We have a massive attack against the U.S. at this time.
Those damn Russians.
After. Parental discretion advised.
This is Lawrence, Kansas.
The day after Beyond Imagining.
Anybody at all?
Huh.
In the rarefied world of $40,000 luxury sedans, the BMW 733i is rare indeed. For it not only offers a host of luxury appointments,
For an 80s car,
it
that's
also
a
offers
fucking
something
nice
quite
looking car.
uncommon in this class, high performance.
Morning, Wilson. Morning, sir.
Perhaps that's
Probably
why
$2 grand on
chauffeurs
its
of
own just to get that
BMWs
leather
are seldom
upholstery
driven,
though.
And by their chauffeurs.
Buckle up, Wilson.
Buckled up, sir.
Working at a sure and steady pace almost always produces results. The problem is, it doesn't get you much attention. So even though Hewlett-Packard technology has produced a number of firsts, some of you still don't know who we are. Maybe now you will. Introducing the touchscreen personal computer.
Oh god.
The Hewlett-Packard
I'm sure that would work as
touching the screen.
Yeah.
You can find an address, move a paragraph, change.
I'm trying to remember. I think it was the days of I can't remember how touchscreens used to work, but I know it's these days it's based off like the conductivity from your finger or something. But yeah, I don't remember how old school touchscreens worked. I just remember they didn't work very well.
Nothing stands between you.
You go to a museum or something, they'd have some sort of interactive display, and you wouldn't be able to touch shit essentially.
The Panadol Discovery. I landed in London with a splitting headache. Was I hurting?
Oh, I'm in
I went to the
London. That
airport
gives
shop
me a
and said,
headache.
Give me a strong pain reliever as you've got that won't upset my stomach. The man gave me Panadol. 2 tablets are 1,000 milligrams strong. I never heard of Panadol, but by the time I reached my hotel, my headache was gone.
That's a shit ton of
Now
paracetamol,
Panadol's
son.
made here in America.
Discover world-proven Panadol, as strong a pain reliever as you can
Panadol.
buy, and it
Yeah,
won't
1,000 milligrams of Panadol. That's fucking.
Last year, this tough
that's
Ford
pretty
4x4
strong.
pickup clawed its way up this monster mountain of boulders. And here's the 84 Ford 4x4 about
Probably
to climb
OD.
the same mountain. But this
He
time,
probably
with a
wanted
3,500-pound
OD.
competitor on its back.
Being
Ford
forced to
has
go
a
to London.
6.9-liter diesel, the most powerful diesel engine you can get in a pickup. Only Ford has independent front suspension. Ford is America's best-built full-size pickup, based on a survey of owner-reported problems during the first 3 months.
Pretty good
Yes,
view.
Ford always seems to end up at the top. The best-built American trucks are built. Ford tough.
That car's been demolished.
Watch
Yeah.
closely.
Fair
Here comes
full.
Fujifilm with color pictures so true to life, it's a real breakthrough.
See the axle on the
HR
edge of
films.
snapping. Yeah.
Fuji's advanced technology has developed a higher resolution film than we've ever had before. So we give you sharper pictures with truer color than ever before. Get Fuji HR films and get the true picture. Enter our Olympic sweepstakes and look for this $1 refund offer from Fuji, the official film
God,
of the
yeah,
Los
it's
Angeles
just-
Olympics.
I think I am a little nostalgic for like actual film cameras.
MCI Mail. It lets you use practically any electronic typewriter, home computer, workstation, or telex to send mail to anyone, anywhere, even to people without equipment. MCI Mail can work instantly, in hours, or overnight.
They're really allowed to build right next to the
50%
Parthenon?
less than overnight mail.
Oh no, it's not.
MCI Mail.
I just saw the pillars. I presumed it was the Parthenon, but it was some sort of
This is David
post
Hartman
office.
tomorrow. Tony Geary and Jeannie Francis
Oh, the Bond
Luke and
movie's
Laura
over
together
though.
on
Oh, that
Good Morning
sucks.
America. Also Rex Harrison. And what do you
Oh,
know
Rex
about
Harrison,
safe
though.
driving? Take the Good Morning America driving test on Good Morning America.
I do remember watching My Fair Lady a little while back. Wasn't too bad.
Amazing new 3D computer game on That's Incredible. Then
The
two
3D
NFC
computer game.
West contenders do battle.
that's pretty
While
mind
the Los
blowing for
Angeles
the
Rams play
80s.
the Atlanta
Actually, no, I did find I was looking through like old Atari games, and they did have a few 3D ones. Octopussy, you reckon? Okay. Yeah, I got like Stun Runner working on my arcade machine. I was playing with it yesterday. Yeah, the underwater stuff. Yeah, that makes sense.
A 2-week head-to-head examination. From arms to espionage, who holds the balance of power? How real are our fears? In a confrontation, would we have the upper hand? Beginning Monday, watch ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
You're looking at pictures
Yeah,
of
neither
Internal
of them
Revenue
still won
Service
that war.
agents carrying out one of a series of major raids on alleged mob-related gambling tonight. Good evening. We'll have the full story, plus live interviews with experts in the mob. We'll also report on how President Reagan took a very risky trip to the most dangerous spot in South Korea today.
And as American taxpayers spend millions for defense, we could be losing millions in high-tech
much.
robbery in Arizona.
Is this just the news story for the rest of it? No. We'll skip the news. That's kind of been and gone.
Copiers have advanced electronics to help prevent breakdowns. The magnifying toning process makes great copies. Great
Copy
reductions, too.
simulated.
So tell your boss it's time for a Panasonic.
Did someone throw a brick at him with a note? Was that what was going on
The
there?
reactor is operating at 70% power on 100%.
The reactor is operating at
You have to go
77% power.
School 1 week out of every 6, and every year you have to pass a
Apparently
test
so.
to prove you can still do your job right. Hour after hour after hour of questions on nuclear physics, thermohydraulics.
Yeah, that's a smart idea,
radiology,
making sure you
chemistry,
physicists,
and more.
fucking
If you can
keep their
survive
knowledge
that,
up.
then you can work here.
Yeah, the
Now,
old
those
brick
aren't the
message.
kind of
And it
shoes
was.
that
It
everyone
looked
wants
like
to
he was
be
on.
in,
No,
but
hang on.
it's
I gotta
the
go
only
back.
way we'll let you get
So it looked
behind
like he was on a
controls of
plane
one
as
of
well.
these. One of our nuclear
Yeah.
reactors.
What was that? The. Oh, hang on, hang on.
If you're running out of ways to tell your boss
Oh, it's a
the
little
copier's
wind-up toy.
broken,
Okay.
and would do anything to
Oh, there's
avoid
the brick.
facing him,
Okay.
tell your boss about Panasonic copiers.
Yeah. All right.
Compact
No.
copiers have advanced
Just
electric.
piqued my
That's a test to
curiosity.
prove you can still do
Actually,
your
when
job
did this? Oh, it doesn't specify the year.
Hour after hour of questions
So I was just thinking
on
if they're talking
physics,
nuclear physicists and stuff.
thermohydraulics,
Yeah, I don't know if
radiology,
Chernobyl's happened at this
chemistry,
point or not.
and more. If you can survive that, then you can work here. Now, those aren't the kind of shoes that everyone wants to be in, but it's
If you
the
could do a
only
lot
way
of
we'll
tests,
let
you could
get
be a
behind the
nuclear
controls
physicist.
Of one of these, one of our nuclear reactors. It's a lot of responsibility, a lot to handle.
Yeah, I certainly did enjoy
That's why
Chernobyl.
Commonwealth
It was
Edison gives
pretty
its
well put together,
operators more training than a
series.
commercial pilot has to have. It's not a job you can feel lukewarm about. It takes blood and sweat and even tears sometimes if you've got
We
any
power our
pride.
reactors
That's a
with
rare
blood.
kind of commitment, but it's pretty common out here.
Fair enough. Right. Got another employee training video. This one, I'm glad you corrected yourself because it was not a very well put together reactor. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, so this one's for HMV apparently. I think someone's cut. Yeah, there's some. Oh, he's cutting some other stuff from other. Hang on, what's all this shit?
Children,
Oh no, is this?
make a demo record of 4 Liverpool.
Someone's like gotten old footage and dubbed over it. Okay. That's not really a... Yeah, alright. No, I thought that was a training video. Apparently it isn't. Oh, there was Moonraker though, I think. Alright, back to sexy ads. Let's just do sexy ads. This one was kind of fun. We have seen this one already. And yeah, I'm not a fan of like Guinness in cans and bottles either. It's got to be from the tap. You're not hitting it hard enough, guys. Fucking, you know, should be able to knock that bottle over. Share one with a friend. Third guy on the bottom. Or 2. I don't envy the guy on the bottom though. He's just seeing. If he looks up, he's just gonna see balls swinging. Alright. Oh yeah, this was another, you know, sexy / funny one. I didn't mind this. No idea why the women's room is locked, but let's go to the men's. I like the other version of this joke better. It's like, woman's in the shower. Here's the knock at the door. Who is it? It's the blind man. Oh, okay. Just walk out naked then. Oh, nice tits, darling. Where do you want the blinds? Oh, a bit of frame rate droppage on that one. Oh yeah, and this was supposed to shill, meant to specifically shill button-up jeans. Apparently that was just the style at the time. It's like, yeah, I saw a hot girl in undies. Double la 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 la.
Bye, Kate.
See you
Oh yeah, this one wasn't too bad either. I hadn't seen this one before.
Got the camera?
Yep. Early 2000s, the old digital camera. The old... Was it... What were they doing on a Matt to start with? It was like half a megapixel. Nowadays the standard's like 12. Yep. That's what you do when you go camping. Take photo of each other and fuck. And also catch your parents fucking getting in on some action.
Dad?
No. Oh yeah, we gotta watch the whole thing of this one. I didn't mind
Hi
this
there,
one.
I'm Denise St. Clair, and I am so
Oh,
excited to introduce
turn
my
the subs
co-host
off,
for
though.
today's exciting event. Former champion of the
Oh, that was the other thing. I got a notification from Twitch. I finally get an animated emote.
Thrilled to be here,
So I'm gonna have to
Why don't we
set
get
something
started?
weird up for that, I'm sure.
So no one wants to play with dirty equipment. That's why you have to keep your balls clean. Problem is, bar of soap just doesn't cut it. See? Still dirty.
Well, how can guys clean their balls so that they're more enjoyable to play with?
Well, there's finally a tool that can really get the job done. The Axe Detailer. Cleans your balls.
Yeah, I wanted to show more of the Axe/Lynx ads, but they all got bloody copyrighted music in them.
Why don't we start with these small balls?
Spent like 5 seconds with the soap on that ball. Of course, it's not clean. I should point out, yeah, for those that don't know, this is Jamie Presley from My Name Is Earl fame.
Go ahead and play with those clean balls, Denise.
Wow.
And just the lingering shit. That is good. I love that as ASMR, though. I love the sound of golf balls
Play with these
pushing
balls all
together.
day.
Yeah, My Name Is Earl fame. This is true.
Let's see if the audience
No,
has
I
any
don't want to
questions.
change caption settings. Fuck
Yeah.
off, YouTube. Don't patronize
Can I clean
me.
these filthy balls?
My
Throw those
filthy
fuzzy
balls.
sodas down here.
Because I remember, I can't remember if she was a Scientologist. I know Earl and the brother
Drop it right here and
are,
let's get to
but
work.
yeah, can't remember if she was or not.
It's a big ball sack.
That's what sells me on this this thing though, like the reaction shots from the
Come out here,
audience.
Mr.
So
Hackerman.
just the old leathery balls.
Can you help me with these dirty balls?
Hank, the Axe Detailer offers such a crazy clean. It can even clean your old balls.
Real saggy and wrinkly. Yeah, don't do it. They're probably made of leather. Just
like
don't
new.
put soap and water on them.
Incredible. There really is no nook or cranny that thing can't clean. You are a true champion, Monica. If you've got dirty balls that need cleaning, call now and
Yeah,
you can get a
definitely
free
not the same
detailer.
balls.
Or just
No.
visit the Axe Shower Gel aisle in your closest retailer.
I vaguely remember when they had those scrubber thingies. Was that it for? Yeah, that was it for the actual ad. Okay. Provide music on this one. Yeah, he's just so happy he's made a chocolate. He's like, how he gets the arm back, yeah, all the bits back, I don't know. Oh my god, they're eating him. Then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god. We gotta watch Troll 2, mate. You gotta watch both Trolls. First one's not as good, but it's got, what's it, Sonny Bono. I remember the dwarf actor they used as the trolls, like Willow's mate and Willow or something. We'll get around to it. Alright, this seems to go back up, I think. And it was always the Lynx effect, wasn't it? Yeah, you touch someone, you're somehow attractive to women. Probably turn this down a little more. Oh, she's cuter, I reckon. There you go. And, oh yeah, this one was good as well. I just, never seen it before, I just happened upon it on my travels. My YouTube travels. What was this one for? Canal Plus? I'm presuming that's like Canal's streaming service. But yeah, more for Europe, that one. They let the fucking... You'd see the guy on the bit of lumber. Oh. Yeah, they are... they're giving him a hard run.
J'étais embarqué dans un camion de livraison.
Yeah. That's how I wound up in this cupboard.
Hein? T'entends ça, chérie?
Bah oui, c'est fou.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, screenwriter for Canal Plus. That was the good little bit at the end. Cool. Right, what was next?
I know, I'm so thrilled. It is you. Hang on a sec. Excuse me.
Didn't mind that this is apparently a Nando's ad from South Africa. I mean, South Africa.
They're on your plate.
No, they're not.
Whoop.
Wow. There they are.
That sold me on the ad, just trying to be cool and go, well,
I never say groovy.
Oh yeah, so this will be the end of the ad stream for this one. I felt like a short one. We're just gonna watch. Yeah, I remember this show from the '90s, The Zone.
You don't, because there's no such thing.
It was the days before Good Game.
I'm
gonna take you to a place you
It was a bit shit though because they played it like early Saturday morning, so any of the games they had on the show had to be like PG. They couldn't show off footage of like Mortal Kombat and the rest, but it was just an interesting kind of look in. At least got some Virtua Fighter in there. Also, see, I'm actually trying to figure out what the games are. Yeah, a bit of Aladdin, Sonic, half a frame of Mortal Kombat, the Star Fox, yeah.
Congrats and best of
Oh,
luck to everyone
the
who entered
90s
Play
ass
Fighter Cup.
vest, though.
NMS have received millions of entries each day. Well, lots anyway. And next week we'll announce.
I can't remember any of the. Oh no, I remember one guy off this because he was a writer for like a couple of gaming magazines, Hyper and stuff. Last bit was for all the epileptics. Yeah,
We
yep.
crank up the power and switch into battle mode with the legendary Street Fighter II Turbo Edition and the quirky Eternal Champions.
Oh god, Eternal Champions though.
Turn mercenary with MechWarrior.
That's definitely not a PG rated
Echo
game.
the Dolphin on the Mega CD. In arcade mode, Alien 3 does what it does best.
I have seen footage of that. I am Microcosm.
32. We give you the drill on 3 games to avoid at any cost. And
Oh yes, they actually picked the 3 best games to avoid.
and other cool stuff we haven't even
The
thought of
console
yet.
port of
It's about
Alien vs
protecting
Predator.
your
God, that
face.
was terrible.
Right now on.
We've had loss of signal now.
First up
But
today.
yeah, I just thought we'd chuck these. Like these are always a good way to fill out the end of these
They
streams.
spent more time on the music than on the game.
Good way to chill
But
out.
It's only a rumor. A funky gaming
We
experience.
probably might go
or
back
just
to
more
Games
space?
Master if we
Let's
do more
find
of
out.
these. It's been a while since I watched Games Master.
This is a very average space shooter. We've got a few spaceships, a few weapons, lots
But
of
yeah,
power
you
ups
usually got
and
to check
boards
out
of
the
alien invaders to buy.
90s as fuck reviewers
Well,
for these.
This sure reeks of bad game design. Each level is very tedious to play, and the backgrounds are painfully monotonous. Some are so busy that it's hard to see what's going on.
What's the point of a shoot 'em up? You're supposed to be able to focus on your ship and avoid all the projectiles.
But the problem is, there's just too much happening on screen, and half the time you have no idea what's going on.
The music is
I've
positively
actually never heard this one
even
though.
though getting bands to do it is a good
I suppose,
idea.
yeah, like
Just
shmups
not
got
so
pretty
unlimited.
generic on consoles after a while, didn't
Environmental isn't a
they?
great game, but it might help to pass a few hours on a rainy afternoon. So I'd give it 69.
Oh, worked out well
All in
because
all,
this
it's
is
a
the
lame
69th
attempt to
ad
shoot 'em
stream.
up that fails in playability and originality. For your thrills, try Parodius or the classic UN Squadron instead.
Yeah, good
full-on
taste.
snooze core
Yeah,
episodes.
I think this guy's name was Amos Wong.
Here's his own speak for you.
Yeah, he was the writer for like
Pretty
Hyper and a couple other magazines back in the day.
Elegant way of describing something that is huge, big, and bad, like bosses and stuff like that.
But yeah, good
It's
taste.
also a
Parodius was
compliment for a
good,
big map.
as was UN Squadron.
Question: what's black and white and is loved by all Italians? Well, apart from the Mona Lisa, when she's feeling off colour.
The Vatican
answer is, of course,
newspaper? I don't know.
Which leads us, in a very strange way, to soccer vid games and to one of the leading
Oh,
contenders
soccer.
for best sports game of the year, EA's FIFA International Soccer.
This is the coolest soccer game I've ever seen, and yet another triumph for the staff at EA.
Yeah, that sounded
Good
sincere.
size, detailed sprites, smooth scrolling, heaps of options, and rad controls makes this one a winner.
Well, Electronic Arts have
Bloody
truly
soccer.
outdone themselves with this one.
FIFA International Soccer is loaded with features to make it totally controlled by you.
EA games. In a few years, we're basically the devil. They were starting to go that way. I actually remember hearing a story of, apparently, before Bethesda got big, Bethesda made some sort of engine for a soccer game, which EA then pinched, and it actually became the standard for, like, all the John Madden games from the 90s.
Choose from any team in the world, equipped with their current top list of players.
So yeah, they started pretty early.
The biggest fault with this game is that you can't headbutt the ref, but you can play without the usual rules of soccer. This counts for something at least.
FIFA, though, also has its hilarious side, as the players carry on in their usual soccer antics, such as backflips when they score a goal, high fives when they win the game, to rolling around on the ground, trying to get a penalty from the referee. It's all there in this excellent soccer simulator.
Oh, you can fake the injuries? Okay, that's a little clever.
It gets a radical 92.
It's compatible with the EA 4-player adapter, so you and a few friends and fiends can beat the world's
Oh
best
god,
without
remember
affecting
those
any
days, the
worldwide
old
media
4-player
attention.
adapters. I
This
never
score
knew a
was
kid
an
that
88
had
off
one.
the boot. What a score.
Just, yeah, you only ever had one mate over to play games anyway.
And an absolute joy
Actually,
to
no, I
control
remember
all
mid-2000s, couple of mates would, like, one would take their 360 to another mate's, and we'd do, like, dual screen Halo, so we'd have, like, 8 of us or something. But, yeah, you say that, that's why you become friends with the rich
Behind
kids.
the scenes at Hyper, right here on your gaming connection, The Zone.
Ah, yes, good old rock and roll racing. We still have to play Flashback. I've had Flashback sitting in my Steam library for ages now.
We must act now.
Gotta show the kids those sweet-ass cinematic platformers.
Try making contact again with OJ.
And yeah, no, that's half the fun of these as well, the weird little CG things. This old shack that people would squat at, that still had power outside the local shops in Castle Hill where the kids would hang and play Halo. Oh, that's cool.
Maximum. What's OJ up to? Let's see where these rogues are heading.
What is this CG
Focus
though?
your power on me. I've got everything under control.
Are we watching the lawnmower again, mate?
Focus on June 2. 27 levels of
Used to be 4 Xboxes at all times. Nice. I remember seeing that. I remember seeing party vans. Like, someone had set up, have like a ute set up with screens and everything, and you take it to the kids' party, and everyone plays multiplayer together. Yeah, that is 90s as fuck CG, isn't it?
If you can get past the rotating
Sonic 3.
drums halfway through the act, head back the way you came and drop down the gap between the fans that suspend you.
Oh, that was the other thing we still have to watch. Lawnmower Man 2. Because it's fucking terrible. This is so bad.
Only what was necessary, pal.
Playing too many fighting games can turn you into a raving, frothing
What the
lunatic.
hell is he reading on the right? Some sort of Japanese?
Good,
Hang on,
'cause
what's
I
it
was getting really
say?
worried.
Wow. Oh, hell yeah, NBA Jam though. Oh yeah, Skitchin. Yeah, a couple of good ones in there.
So, Championship Edition wasn't enough for you, huh? Hanging for more? Feeling the need still for some more hardcore, in-your-face, toe-to-toe, butt-kicking via your trusty pad or joystick? Well, shift it up a gear to overdrive and take command of Street Fighter
He uses
2
joysticks
Turbo,
in the
alive
90s,
and kicking
boomer.
on the Super Nintendo.
All right.
Actually, I do.
slow down. Street Fighter 2
I bought
Turbo
a
has been
fucking
on the shelf
joystick
for a while
specifically
now.
to play Elite,
People
so
still
yes,
don't get it.
it's
This
me,
game
I'm
is
the boomer.
Hey,
But these
Street
guys wouldn't be
Fighter 2
boomers
is
though,
the
these
best
would be
one-on-one
Gen X
fighting
at the very
game ever
least.
made, and the Super Nintendo
I find that
version of
sad too,
Turbo
like
is
most Gen X
excellent
kids are in
every
their
way.
50s now.
With over 20 megs of graphics, it was always destined to be great. But now that it's turbo, it's destined to be
Remember
great.
that days,
fast.
those days, kids?
All the
When they
characters,
struggled
all
to
the
fit
moves,
20
all the
megs on a
speed of the
cartridge.
arcade game is packed into this monster 20 meg card with super detailed animation and crystal clear speech thrown in for good measure.
You can get all the hot players with all their special moves from the arcade. I found the special moves on the Super Nintendo a bit harder to get out than that of the
Monster,
Mega Drive
yeah,
version.
20 megs was
And the
fucking
speed
big
is
for
nowhere
a
near as
cartridge.
quick on the SNES, which is a bit of a downer.
It's the perfectly tweaked gameplay that makes Turbo.
Yeah, because I remember hearing kids about just dominate, like, yeah, first iteration of Street Fighter 2 just dominated the arcades. Like, every kid wanted to play it.
Change the difficulty of gameplay, which is really cool. So now
Oh, so they did. Like, to a degree, I still haven't gotten into it. It's
as usual,
fighting games, like, you know.
fabulous. But the best thing about the game is the crystal clear digitized voices and the effects, which all add up to a sensational conversion of a world classic game. While the Mega Drive might be superior in my mind, the Nintendo version sure won't let you down.
Oh, they reckon the Mega Drive version's better? Okay. Well, there you
Mark
go.
here with some Zone Speak on ROMs. If you were to open up your game cartridge, in it, amongst all the technical stuff, you'd find a small, elongated black thing, which isn't a dead cockroach, it's a ROM. Now, before you go ripping your games apart, I'll tell you what it does. It holds all the information that runs the programs that runs your game.
And people eventually learn how to rip them and
arrived on the scene with
set them
enough
up on
hype to
emulators.
convince many that a new contender for
Good
the
people.
heavyweight beat-em-up crown had finally arrived. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. I, for one, am going to need some pretty heavy-duty convincing.
Beat me up, I've been good. This is another knuckle buster to ignite your 6-button control pad. Sure, you can play it on a 3-button, but you'll get about as far as a scuba diver with an anchor neck.
Why would you play a fighting game with 3
Here's
buttons
one for you
anyway?
Die-hard sim fighters out there. Eternal Champions is an alright fighting game with unique characters and a few odd special moves, but that's as far as it gets, guys. The controls and the moves are difficult to master, and the fatalities, well, they're almost impossible to perform. This one
Yeah, I have
definitely
heard
got
that with
nothing
Eternal
Street Fighter 2.
Champions.
Mad
Primal
background
Rage was really
completely
bad for that
sound thanks to
too.
the excitement. However, if you've got Street Fighter 2, then you're not going to like this one. But if you're
Because
looking
they did a
for what
weird
I'd
thing
call
like
the
Street
alternative
Fighter,
in
it'd
fighting
be
games, then
you
this
move
one
your
is for you.
you move your pad in the right direction and then press the button, but this one in Primal Rage you actually had to hold the buttons in and then do your move.
With all the fighting sims that are around,
Yeah.
it's stiff competition to come up
Not
with the best
really
one.
the best system for a
Eternal
fighting
Champions is a
game.
fair shot at it, but still, it doesn't stand up against the rest.
But yeah,
A
I
lot of
think
62.
I don't know about the first Eternal Champions, but the second one on Mega CD was actually like
Probably the thing
a
I like
little
about
over
this the most
too over the
is
top
the
with its
fact that you can
violence.
stand
Like you'd have
toe to
like
toe with
guts
your
hanging out
opponent
and shit.
and trade insults, but that's probably due to my defective personality. A hard game to win.
And it ran like
frustrating
crap
at
too, because
times.
every time you did a
Score 72.
fatality or like your special, like ring out kind of move, you'd have to wait for the disc to fucking spin up
But I don't think
to
it's
actually
gonna have
load
the
it.
dramatic impact that a lot of the newspapers might have suggested. I've met with the guys at the classification boards. They're good guys. They care about what they do. They care about games, and they're not there to
Oh,
ban
let's
games
let's
willy-nilly.
talk about the Office of Film and Literature classification, shall we?
I think
Yeah. So
maybe
for
some
those
of the
who
stronger
don't live in
fighting games that
Australia,
will be coming out towards the end of the year,
we
particularly
never
in
had an
combat
R rating in for video games, or like the proper adult rating. It's R here, NC-17 in the US, you know. But yeah, they're apparently seriously saying that they're not the C word. Total lie. Yeah, so we didn't have an R rating on video games in Australia until 2009. And it was basically because they were all based in South Australia and it was like a super religious area.
Could be the game for you.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
And does a pretty good job too. The graphics during battle are a tad blocky, but the overall presentation is excellent and very satisfying. Great sound effects too.
You keep using that word. I don't think IT means what
Though
you
it does get a
think
bit
IT
repetitive after a
means.
while.
Yes. Thank you,
There's
Inigo
a bit of role-playing
Montoya.
thrown in, and you can buy different mechs and
Yeah, so it was
weapons on the
bullshit.
way,
So
but
if
it's basically a shoot
you had a
down
video
thing
game in
combat
Australia
game
with an
with a
adult
series of
rating,
progressively more
it
difficult
would be
missions. The most
classified
graphics
as
are well
refused
done, it sounds
classification,
good,
which
and
would
it's very tough.
yeah,
The only
basically
problem
make
is
it illegal
gameplay
to
is
sell it in
repetitive.
Australia, and it happened
If you can handle
to
that and the
a
slight
shit ton of
frustration
games.
factor,
Like a lot of
MechWarrior
stuff
might
got
just
banned
suck you
here.
right in. Let's hope it's
What do we,
figured
let's
out
go
from
through
the
the
go.
list.
I'd give it
Phantasmagoria.
75.
What else do we have?
Combo option.
Fallout
You can
3
talk to other pilots,
actually had to be
get
cut down
information
because I
to your
think
mech.
Didn't they? No, Japan, they had to take out the references for Fat Man, Little Boy. It was the drug references in Fallout 3. They wanted to call them like morphine and all the other, like actual real world drugs, and they said no. So they had to actually, you know, redo it. So the, so they were called like Med-X and Mentats and all the other like Fallout jargon, which worked better in my opinion.
The Buzz, Andrew Humphrey's all-time classic.
But yeah, no,
and
it was,
Microcosm on the
yeah,
Amiga
it was
32.
pretty, it was a pretty dark
You're back
time.
into the, you
The
know
mid 2000s, if you wanted like super violent stuff. What was the other one? Oh yeah, Manhunt 2 got banned. I think we got like the censored version
The
eventually.
Oz
But
Gaming mag scene is
yeah,
absolutely
it was a pretty big
With
list.
4 glossies on the shelves each month. The pressure to deliver the goods
Yeah,
is
that's right.
pretty
Left 4 Dead
intense.
1 and 2 got censored.
So with nothing better to do, we thought we'd add to the
And it just, it takes stuff out of it, because I remember you showing me the video the other day of like, the corpse being dismembered and the guts like hanging off the edge of a sign. Like, yeah, that was really good. It's really well done from a technical standpoint.
Let's go upstairs.
Oh, you're gonna rip, yeah, ripping off Ryan's well. That hasn't aged well.
Hiya back, Stewie. How you doing, man? We've come
All
to
that
ask
TIE
you some
Fighter
questions,
photos.
so let me take
Oh,
you
there's
down
some
that
Johnny
street.
LaForge in a poster there. Need to find a mod. We should do a Left 4 Dead marathon. Yes, I agree. Some play. I've got them both there.
Yeah, we basically look at all the games that come in. We do L format, so we see a lot of games. We basically play them for a while, see if they're good or not, then put them in the magazine. But what sort of market reaction have you got so far? Okay, yeah, we're up to our eighth issue now, and the market response.
Oh, this is early days for Hyper.
I mean,
Okay.
heaps of readers' responses and subscriptions. And
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
remember
that,
it
and
doing pretty
feedback
good.
as well,
Like,
cheats
a mate
and
of mine
things.
would like religiously
Basically
get
what the
every
latest
issue
first,
when it
and that's
came
what
out.
Hyper tries to give them. So yeah, that's what we are. I've totally forgot the next question. Let's go for some fuzz, shall we?
I'm trying to remember the one I used to get. I think I got PC Gamer.
There's other people in this
Because I
company,
remember,
so
I always remember
how
getting
about
the
you
ones that had the
Sure,
demo
no
discs on them.
Okay, off we go.
Just to try out all the different games.
Andrew Humphrey's our assistant editor. He's probably sitting on the zone and he's playing games as usual. And I'm dying right now. Face of Andrew, get that in shot.
Basically, yeah, I take on a sort of a staff writer role, doing most of the writing, a lot of the reviewing as well.
Just,
also
yeah.
do some editorial stuff. When
They're
Stuart's
just,
busy,
they're
reading
perfect
over other people's
90s,
stuff,
you
picking it
know,
up.
creative
Down,
layabouts.
taking most of the screen
Just-
grabs
they've
on the Mac
got
and
that look to
getting
them.
everything together. That's this thing here. We play all the games through the Mac.
So can you take us a run through
Play the
what actually
games
happened?
through
Take
the,
it magazine
oh,
up.
maybe they had some sort of system for screenshotting, so they could put screenshots in the magazine. Oh no, that's right. They're playing like the prototype ROMs. Yeah, okay.
Issue, so we know where we're going, what's coming in. Then we decide who's going to review what. We send it out.
Yeah, more boring
Hand all
techno
the stuff
jargon.
Over to Aaron, our art director. And he makes things look like that. We send it off to film. They send us this stuff back. We read it. We make sure there's no spelling mistakes like this one. And basically we send it to the printers and they send it back.
It's got to be a mag here somewhere. Yeah.
Choice of a new generation, or is that Pepsi? I can't remember. Hyper. Well, I'd like to thank you for your time. We'll do this handshake thing. You better get that. Yeah. Handshake. Close up. Handshake. We'll look serious. Ready?
Serious.
No, you meant to do the separate cut for the handshake. That's how that works. And if you want to be funny, you might have like a black hand on a white hand if it's two white guys. That's, Russell Coit did that all the time.
Now, most of us have handed over bucks for games that
Why is this-
make you want to cry.
Are they doing a Sonic
We would
review?
feel
Why is
pretty
his
empty
hair blue?
inside if loyal zoners kept on spending their
Was it
cold,
just the
hard
light?
cash on games less than excessively tasty. So stand and cheer as the zone's official thrashing of some really bad games does its thing.
Alright. Yeah, let's see what they consider to be shit.
Captain America.
Yep.
Now, the
Yeah, that was
Cap's a
pretty
great
terrible.
comic book hero, and he deserves
Another
more than
botched
this.
arcade port.
Static graphics and no gameplay at all. Alien vs Predator.
Yep,
This card
same again.
sucks big
Yeah,
time.
God, that
There's
was
no
awful.
gameplay, monotonous
Yeah, like the
sounds,
arcade
and very,
version is
very
still
boring
the best
graphics.
best
Now,
beat
these
'em up
two
in
are great
arcades, I
characters,
reckon.
So what's the problem? Not enough thought has gone into this. It's a rush job, and it looks it. Now, Bart's Nightmare. Now, this is a nightmare. What can I say?
Alright,
This
no,
gets less than
they're on the
Bart's
ball
full
with
day.
what's
Yeah.
good and what's shit.
Now, when it's all in the name and not in the game,
And they're
you
not,
have to
yeah,
spend
like,
over $100
you know,
on a
these
card.
days, you know,
Marketing
AAA
big
companies
names
would
just
pay
won't
you
cut it.
money to
This
say good
only
things about your
reinforces the
game.
case to rent before you buy.
Here it is, the player,
Yo!
Blah, 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 blah.
Excellent voices, guys.
And crystal clear speech thrown in for good measure.
From one classic to another, or so we hope. Our esteemed review crew has been asked to share their all-time fave game with us. First up, Andrew Humphreys and his all-time classic, Revenge of Shinobi.
Oh yeah, good taste.
It was one of the Mega Drive's first games, but after all these years, The Revenge of Shinobi is still my favourite ninja platformer. Don't let the age of this game fool you. Old Joe Musashi may run around in funny pyjamas, but he's a nimble old ninja and an absolute joy to control.
We used to say that
The
about
graphics
like
haven't dated,
Japanese
the music
clothes
by
all the
Yuzo
fucking
Koshiro
time.
is as cool as ever, and the gameplay is perfect.
Remember
It's a
when
big
my
game
mum
too,
telling me
with heaps of
about a
different levels and loads of mean bosses.
like the first
Once you get the technique down, it's super smooth to
foreign
play, and
Japanese
it packs a
thing they
major
had on
challenge too.
TV in the 60s,
If
and it
that
was a
doesn't
show
make it a
called
classic,
Shintaro
what
the
does?
Samurai. And apparently, like, all the kids would dress up to pretend to be samurai. And it was usually find a cardboard tube for a sword, and then the kimono would be a mum's dressing gown.
It's an environmentally friendly classic called Echo.
We sort of got it with our generation with like Monkey Magic, but yeah, for
Echo
my
is
parents'
by no means
generation,
a
it's
new game
definitely
on the market,
Shintaro.
but it's been zoned a fair income classic. One of the first games
And
to
yeah,
score
Echo's
points at the
pretty good.
Greenies because of its environmental nature. This game boasts excellent graphics and sound coming out of the CD.
Yeah, definitely one of the
Scrollings are
better
smooth
games
as
on
silk
Mega
pajamas
CD,
on a
that's for
white
sure.
sweater, and the gameplay sees you running, or maybe should I say swimming, around the vastness of this binary.
We gotta do another run on
generated
Mega CD
digitally
games at some point
pleasure
too, I
zones,
reckon.
Bumping and grinding to his favourite groove.
Still
on a
plenty
very
of garbage to
smooth
get through.
soundtrack.
This one is for all the family. Echo the Dolphin on the Mega CD is
Same with
serene.
TurboGrafx 16. I wanted to actually find like the proper Japanese PC Engine games. Just search through what was good and what was terrible.
So basically, the moral to this story is to save the dolphins, so we won't see a lot of tuna fishermen playing this one for fun. But don't be alarmed if you don't have a Mega CD but really want this game, because it's available in all formats across the Sega console range. They've done a great job of jamming as much as they can into each different format.
Yeah, because that's all you miss out on for the Mega CD version. It's just like some of the cutscenes and the CD quality
With
music.
incredible
It's still the
sound
same
and really
game.
smooth scrolling animation, this game, especially made with the CD in mind, is both challenging and enjoyable for all who control it. So as you dodge, dart, and sing your way through the oceans, take a minute to listen to the awesome soundtrack, and you'll agree it deserves this rating of 84%.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Oh.
Remember at the start of the show
Just
we
cut
said
out
we're
the
going
ad.
to tuck in
Fair enough.
heaps of stuff that we haven't even thought of yet.
How much is left
Well, we
on the
did.
say? A few more
So
minutes.
we're running really short of time, so we're going to have to cut a few of the other things out of the show, and hey, we're real
Yeah,
sorry
the length
about
of
that.
these streams have been doing well
don't tell
because,
Adam.
yeah, we usually
Here
end
it
up by
comes.
the time I really need to go for a pee. Kind of busted now.
Taking his news epic to the streets, it's Muttley and the Buzz.
How you doing? It's Muttley, and this is the Buzz in my car. I've got some news for you Game Boy players out there. There's been an invention called the Game Boy 2. And basically what it is
this
is a converter. So you can play your Game Boy games on the TV.
Oh,
What does this
yeah,
mean?
Super Game
It
Boy.
means you'll be able to
Yeah, I
play
remember
your
this
games
one.
in colour for the first time. Moving right along, we have some news from the land of the free and rich exiled
Yeah, I forgot that was
international
just the
dictators.
prototype name for
We hear
it.
that the PC Slaughterhouse game called Doom is now being downloaded onto virtual reality machines. It
Ooh.
seems, though, that the censors, that's the people who brought us the Gulf War, Live, Dead and Sweaty, have kicked up a huge stink about this because they're just not happy at all. Mutt cut. They're not happy, we're not happy, we're running mega short of
Yeah, I know
time.
Doom
But the
caused a
big news
lot of
is
controversy
GameStar
back in the
magazine.
day.
It looks like this, looks even better in colour, and it's out in Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria, and it'll be out in the other states next week. Check it out.
Yeah,
It's
fuck that
huge.
West Coast.
Anyway,
Fuck
that's
them
all
right
I've
off.
got.
They don't
I'm
get
up,
it.
you're not.
They don't get any good stuff, except for hot weather
To
and
be
beaches.
frank, as opposed to being Adam for a change, I strongly suggest you don't get Microcosm on any format, because all it is, guys, is hype. Now, while you're checking out all these pretty
Yeah,
info
that
and
is
cutscenes,
surprising.
I know what you're thinking.
And yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I have
are
seen
you
stuff
kidding?
about
Look,
Microcosm. It's
this looks like
garbage.
the maddest, hippest, most slamming game in the history of the joystick. And you'd be right.
Yeah, about like
It does
10 minutes
look
worth of
like a game
cutscenes, and the
that's
rest of
turned
it's
your head
just
in many
like
unfortunate
the
ways.
worst kind of
The intro
shmup
story.
ever because it's from
However,
behind
I
your
must
ship.
too hasty to jump to
So it's really hard to
conclusions.
actually
Just
see
as you must
what's
not
coming
judge
at
a
you.
book by its cover, you also must learn not to judge a game by its intro. Or lurking in the dark depths of the corners of the shelves of game shops everywhere are shocking games like this, ready to rip you off if you let yourself be taken for a suck. Like, check this out. What you see now is the one and only tedious screen of gameplay in this entire schmozzle. Taking a crummy little ship and shooting blue and red shapes? You can't call this a game. I mean, nice backdrops, guys, but be real. You spend so much time on the icing, you forgot about the cake completely. This ain't a game, it's an outrage.
I got my...
In a truly terrible kind of way.
I apparently
It also
just got
gets
my
95 on
Amazon
its own,
parcel,
but
which
with
is
the game
weird because
included,
it's a
it
public
gets what's in
holiday.
it. I'd hate to see the
But fingers crossed, guys. I
Bye now.
shopped for a better HDMI splitter. Yeah, we might leave this running in the background while I talk about it. Yeah, I've chilled out and gotten a slightly better HDMI splitter that will hopefully let me capture the PS3 and we can finally play some PS3 games. But I'll keep you guys posted on that. But for now, I think we'll end the stream. It was we had some sexy stuff, we had some funny stuff, and then yeah, we'll come back to this one for the next one. But yeah, everyone stay safe.
So you're gonna stay, right?
Stay safe.